my pal. Great, recording in progress. Welcome to the team meeting. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for, I love how everyone's coming in with like galoshes and umbrellas, jackets.
Umbrella for sure.
I know, this weather is intense, let me tell you. It's been a while since I'm from Idaho. You know, it's like people dress like this for 6 months out of the year, and now I'm seeing Californians dress like this. It's kind of a shock. But thank you guys for coming in today. I love it. I have a special guest. Look at this person. Yeah, you guys, welcome. Simon's going to be doing a meeting with me today. I think we're going to make this a regular occurrence. Why not? Let's flex it. We've got a very talented person, so I'm excited to bring him on.
For your Johnny Cash outfits.
Yeah. You got the memo for sure. So let's start off with bucket list. Anyone have any bucket list that they love to share with us?
Bills.
Yes.
Donna.
Donna.
This is for Richard and Leslie, who have moved their offices, taking more people than I can't even imagine into their offices, into their hearts, and to help them improve their real estate business.
Yes, very cool. Such a cool concept too that you guys are doing. And just in case you missed the memo, where we've created a new program and they've worked really hard to implement this, where we have a couple offices that have producing agents in them and then have spots open for those that are mentees and new in the business, so that they can rent out a space, not an entire cost of an office, but also get to hear and have the support system of having someone that knows what they're doing in the room, right? And I think that's exciting because we're here to get in production. Remember, it is fun to do all this other stuff, but we're here to sell some homes. I think that's important.
Any other bucket bills that you'd like to share with the group?
Shout
Richard,
outs.
you always have something to share.
Shout outs.
Any shout outs? Any gratitudes?
No pressure. Be nice, Richard.
Okay, so
Yes.
first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to myself because I'm really hard. Besides that,
I'll give you that, Richard. I'll give you that.
besides that, I can give a shout out to Simon, who I've been sitting through the ringer lately.
You have. Okay, Richard, bring it. Come on.
And even though he doesn't want to take my call, he still picks up the phone or calls me back. So just
That's awesome. We got a shout out to Simon. He's great. Bronson.
Shout out to Mike.
Yes.
We're
Right.
hired by the, there says, man, Mike is so smart, he put me on game, so.
Well, just looking at mine, you look very smart. Something.
I
I'll see you, my friend.
love that. God, I love that.
One more.
One more.
I think we should shout out to the ladies that brought wonderful breakfast.
That's what I was gonna say. Yes.
Nobody's counting today because it's raining.
Yes, I love that. So so I just want to give a shout out and a bucket fill to Jennifer. Jennifer, why don't you come on up here? Bring your colleague up. Yeah. So again, if you guys haven't met Jennifer, she's been great. And they're a new partner with us here at the office, bringing new home warranty services. Come on up here. Yeah. They graciously bought the delicious, low fat, low carb, gluten-free breakfast for us this morning. So why don't you introduce yourselves, ladies?
And I'm Stephanie Pagan with Choice Home Warranty.
Really excited to be a part of this office as the home warranty vendor. Really quickly about Choice, we started back in 2008 back east. Made our way, we are now nationwide since we've hit California. Really low service fee, $75 service fee, a multi-year discounts. We do our Uber-like dispatching service, which is awesome. I'm really heavily involved in the claims process with you and your clients. So that's a great perk. I want to talk a little bit about sellers coverage.
Yeah, so real quick, just a little bit about me. I've been in the home warranty industry for 30 years. I've worked with this city for those 30 years. Yeah, we started back there together. It was awesome to see you. So yes, listing agents, you guys. from my understanding, we're looking at right now in our market, we're looking at 3 agents per 1 listing. That's kind of where I'm thinking we are, is what I've heard, right? So that's a big deal. So if you're going out on a listing, you have to think that they're probably interviewing 2 other agents with you also. So be that one who brings this listing coverage to them. What that does, and even possibly as the agent pay for it, it's $1.81 a day. That's our best coverage. I think we're the only home warranty company that will offer roof coverage, washer, dryer, kitchen, refrigerator coverage in our listing coverage. It's $1.81 a day. Gets paid at the close of escrow. So it's a great listing tool. If you guys are out there and you just want to throw yourself out there and be a little bit different, maybe than the next person they're interviewing, to let them know that you know, if they list with you, you'll provide that for them. They'd be super happy because we all know Murphy's Law. As soon as that sign goes up, something's starting to break in that house, and if they're selling their house, they're not wanting to have to pay for this, you know, anything that goes wrong. So they can call us and we'll come out for the $75 and take it like that. So, yeah.
That's great. Well, we're so excited to have you. I know you're staying a little bit afterwards, right?
If anybody has any questions, I'll be here.
And just really quick, can I say, just as preferred, you know, we're not looking at expecting, you know, home warranties because of preferred company. We're looking at earning your business. I know Jennifer's working really hard and I'm here to back her up. If she's not around, I will be here, but we really are looking to maybe just earn your business. I know there's other companies, but if you have the opportunity, would love to sit one-on-one and just see what it takes, what you expect from a rep, and see if we can start working together.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you again for the breakfast and talk with them afterwards. Okay. So I do want to shift the tone just a little bit here because I think it's important that we agree that we're family here and that sometimes when we have a fallen family member, we need to rally around them and support them. So just in case you guys didn't know, Deborah Bell, our assistant team leader, her husband, Tom Bell, had a medical incident and is currently still in critical care and has been in the hospital for about a week now. So they're still working through diagnosing what's going on, and Deborah's in as good a spirits as she can be, but now is the time for our KW family to rally around them, right? So we have a couple things, and as you guys have started to kind of discover this news, you come up and said, what can we do to help? What can we do to help support Deborah? Because you guys know Deborah bleeds red, right? She is there to support each and every one of us wholeheartedly, and we want to help support her during this time. So those of you guys that came up and asked, we just kind of want to address this as a family together so we can best help to support the both of them. So Cindy, why don't you come on up here really quick too? First things first, so Cindy's talking with us a little bit about what we could do to help. I'm going to pass around, this is a get well card that we're sending to Tom and the family while Cindy's talking. If you guys could all sign it and give as well, you know, give well wishes that whether he gets to see them or Deborah sees them, I think this is really important. So Cindy, why don't you share a little bit about what we're doing for them?
Sure.
And how people can help participate.
So first of all, I just want to give you the latest update on Tom that I got just a few minutes ago from Deborah. It says, please let everyone know we are so grateful for their prayers and blessings and healing energy. He's opening his eyes more, and sometimes when he hears our voices, and sometimes the commands. Prayers are permeating ICU walls. It breaks my heart to see him. So I've been dropping off food to Deborah's oldest daughter, Taylor, and her husband. 2 children moved to Sail Beach about a year ago. Her other daughter, Lauren, came in last week. So she's got all of her kids here surrounding her. And I've been taking food over every night for dinner, and saw Adam last night when I dropped it off. And I said, Adam, what else can we do? And, you know, to support you guys. And he said, Cindy, not having to think about dinner is huge. You know, that we just know that dinner's being taken care of. So many of you know Deborah has some eating challenges. She's dairy and gluten-free, wheat. So it's kind of hard to cook something for her. So I'm just going back to when I've gone to dinner with her, when we've been out, you know, what she's eating, and I've been taking that to her. So if you would like to contribute a gift card or, you know, funds, or you feel inclined to cook something, I have Sophia's sister, Katrina, making her a big pot of soup tonight and takeover salad and bread. If you'd like to contribute to the cost of that, we truly appreciate it. We're going to take her a little love basket on Tuesday. So if you have, you know, a favorite book or something like that that you'd like to share with her, just to let her know that you're thinking about her and sending her the love. Deborah is the most optimistic person I know. Many of us watched her go through her cancer struggles a couple of years ago. And she's trying to keep that same optimistic attitude right now, but it's tough. It's really tough on her. So, you know, whoever you may pray to, keep those good thoughts for her, and just know that we're here to support you. There's something that Deborah would have done for you. See Sophia, Halley, myself, Simon, and we'll WWDD will go into what would Deborah do. So
I know, we've been saying, thank you, Cindy, again, thank you, you guys. So it's sad that we have to talk about this, but I think it's important that we all get kept in the loop. And so again, if you want to help contribute, you're asking what's going on, help by contributing financially to us getting the food, and or if you want to make something, talk to Cindy so we can make sure that her dietary restrictions are met, you know, again, gluten-free, dairy-free. So I think that's important. Any questions about that, comments? Yes,
Yeah,
Alex.
I was over at the hospital to visit on Sunday, and Deborah is holding the world up on her shoulders. She really is. So any little bit she can get it out.
Yeah, I think it will brighten her to know that we all care about her. Okay, so we'll be passing that card around again. Many of you know Tom, and I said we've got a big old shot of tequila waiting for you, my friend. So open your eyes up. I think that's important. So okay, shifting gears a little bit. Welcome to our March newcomers. Landon, you guys might have noticed Landon, I don't think he's here today, but Landon Eves has the same last name as Harry Eves. Yes, Landon is Harry's son, and they're going to be working together. So welcome, Landon. Very excited. And welcome back to our familiar face, Brandy Peterson. Stand up, Brandy. We're so excited to have you back. Very, very excited. Yay, very excited to have you, and Brandy, I'm excited to have you mentor as well, and this would be great. So welcome back, you guys, and welcome to Market Center. Hey.
All right, so is Kim Jordan on the call?
Kim.
Where's she at?
I'm here.
Awesome.
Let me spotlight myself.
Talk to us about creating open house check-ins.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to share my screen, and I apologize, my voice is a little hoarse, but I'm going to speak up as much as I can. This actually is a request of Deborah's. She wanted you all to know that creating a digital check-in for your open houses is available and is a feature on command. So I'm going to walk you through real quickly with this. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always let me know, and I will send you a how-to tutorial. Okay, so here we go. And thank you to Cindy. She's on the call. This is her listing. She's letting me borrow it for the meeting. Okay, Halley, can you see?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so this is Cindy's listing on Marbella Avenue. And I have already logged into Cindy's dashboard on command. So what we're going to do is I'm going to click my red box so I can expand the menu, and I'll go down to the consumer tab here at the bottom. Now it automatically sends us to the agent site pages. These are all the pages that are on Cindy's website, but today we're going to focus on the landing pages right up here. Okay, so I'm going to click create a new page. And I'm going to select as a landing page because we want this to be a standalone page. We don't want it to be attached to our website. And I'm going to click create a page. So this is where we get to compose and configure, just build out this little landing page. Now, keeping in mind that I want this to be a check-in for the open house, I'm going to need some kind of contact form. So what you have here is on the right, all the different widgets that I can drag and drop to build the website, this little mini website. And I'll see it happening here on the left side. So the first thing I want to do is give this a name. And I'm just going to name it. Okay, hold on. Let me go back and get that address again. I'm going to name this just the address. Okay, so that's the name of my landing page. And I'll start with some kind of header. So if I look over here on the widgets, I see branded header. I'm just going to drag and drop that. And that's Cindy's name and her contact info and a picture. And then, as I mentioned, I want this to be a check-in. So first I need that contact form. So I'm going to grab this lead form, drag and drop. And there you go. And now I think it would be useful if I had some specs or pictures on the property. So I'm going to click on this listing widget and drag that over. Sorry, that's my puppy barking in the background. That's not me. So ordinarily, if you were doing a landing page for a property, you probably wouldn't put the contact form here at the top. Maybe at the bottom would make more sense. But in this case, I'm going to put the form on the top and then all the pictures and property specs on the bottom. So that's all I'm going to add for now. I'm going to come over here and click configure these widgets. And it will show me that I've used 3 different widgets. So we'll just start at the top with the first one with the header. And let's see what we can add to this. It says I can add header text. So again, I think I'll just put the property name. Put that in Carson. You could put thank you for visiting my open house or something else. And then the rest is pretty much populated for us. So we don't have to worry about that. I'll click save and apply. And now let's go to the next widget. I'm going to come up here to this arrow. And the contact form really looks okay. I mean, maybe I might change that little header at the top. I'm going to write, thank you for stopping by. And I'll click save and apply. Okay, let's go to the third one. And now this is just a template. So I need to tell command what the listing is. So I'll click here, browse listing. And remember, command is synced with the KWLS. So it's not just your MLS that you can pull info from. You can actually pull data from all the regional MLS syndications in the country. So let's put in Cindy's address there and I'll search. Okay, and here it is. It's the first one. I'll click select. Okay, so you see it kind of populated all the images that Cindy's put on MLS. I'm just going to select that first feature property. I think that will work. And I'll click save and apply. Now I can save this landing page for later if I'm not ready to publish it, but I'm going to go ahead and publish it. And maybe Cindy's going to use it at her next open house. Yes, update. And now when I come back to the landing pages, here it is. Here's what I just built. You'll notice at the end, there's a bunch of numbers and letters, and that's not too attractive. So if I come over here, I actually can change that. And I think just to help identify it again, I'm going to use the address, take out the spaces here. And there we go. That kind of cleans it up for us. You have the option of toggling this live or toggling it off if you don't want it live right now. But when we click on it, let's take a look at what we got. So we have our header, we've put the address, here's the contact form. Now it's populated with everything that Cindy has entered on the MLS. Here's about the property, here's all her images. some details and features, and then a map. Okay, so now Cindy can use this at her open house, maybe put it on a laptop or a tablet. And as guests come in, she can ask them to fill this out. If I were to do that, then you see the send button pops up and everything will be sent to command. So after the open house, at the end of the day, she can go through her database and see all the new contacts that have been added. And of course, that would be a great time to set them up on a smart plan so that they receive something from her right away, or she can follow up later. But that is just, you can see it only took me maybe 5 minutes. And this is something that, she can do right before the open house.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Kim, how much does that cost?
That is free. Free for all KW agents. And like I said, some people don't realize that they have access to the KWLS, and so that's something special about Command. And if you really, dive in and utilize those features, you'll see how great it is to be able to send your clients information about something out of state or in Big Bear. It's great. It's at your fingertips.
I love it, Kim. Thank you. And again, you guys can create those really simple. If you need help, let us know. We can show you how to do the first one, help you through the second one. And again, the nice benefit is it's going right into your CRM. So you're not having to toggle between a Google sheet and importing it into Command. So I think that's awesome. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
It's free, Simon. It's included as a benefit of being a KW agent. I love that. Great. So let's take a look at our production this week. We had a couple closings. We got some home runs. We want to celebrate. Congrats, Jeff, Sandra Smith, and Ron Ellison, which totals up to be how much? Thank you. And all of you. Baseball fans, 1,265,000. Awesome. Little different than the last couple weeks, where we had like 7 million something last week and 12 before, but yeah. Are you guys seeing that change or shift? Did we have some stuff slow down a little bit, or is it just skipping this week?
Quite the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to hear. New listings. Let's take a look at our production and new listings that we have. Stelios, man, they're pumping out those multi-units. I'm trying to get rid of this because it's in the way. Make sure you guys contact Stelios, the SCRE team. They have an income property for $3 million. There's 16 units in total. I know this is like one of what, Cindy, 3 or 4 that they have currently right now on the market.
They're keeping me busy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Really good conversations to have with your investors, because they have tracked all the cash flow from that. Lenny, who's hiding in his office, we should probably knock on that door. Lenny has his cute little listing, $599.9, so just our 5,000, 2-bed, 1-bath. Congrats, Lenny. Allison Van Wig has a listing on Coke Avenue, which I thought was a funny street. I've never seen that one. So $829,900, and it's a 3-bed, 2-bath. Another listing on Centralia. There you go. Thank you, Lakewood people. 785,000, 3-bed, 1-bath. Another listing. Wow, she's bumped them out. Monogram Avenue, 849,900, 3-bed, 2-bath.
Really nice.
Yes, yes, the
Yeah.
pictures looked really
No,
nice.
I found it, yeah.
Oh, really? Good. Okay, good. Thank you. Esmeralda, congrats. This is good to see your name up here. 675,000. Looks like a 3-bed, 3-bath. It looks like a condo, which does have a 2 parking garage. So that's important to hear. Chun has a new listing. Patterson Street in Long Beach, 850. Looks like 4-bed, 2-bath. Drake, are you on Zoom? Oh, not sure if Drake is on Zoom. Anyways, Drake has a new listing, Garden Grove, 879,000, 3-bed, 2-bath. And do you guys have any listing pitches, buyer needs? Alice?
Yes, I have a new listing, office space, 4,100 square feet, Seal Beach, the whole first floor used to be the Coldwell Banker Regional Office. Got 12 offices, bullpens, bathrooms, kitchen, and a paint box. So talk to me, it's available.
We're moving, just kidding. Richard,
Thank you, Alice.
Christopher Klein,
Yes,
mentee has this, I don't know if you did it last.
I don't, go ahead and pitch it.
Christopher Klein had a listing, it's in, Rialto. It's, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Can't remember the square footage off the top of my head. Did open houses on it this weekend. And got an offer for Sunday. Got an offer again on Sunday. So hopefully that'll go. That's good. That's for him.
awesome. And this is Chris's first transaction,
First transaction.
first listing.
Awesome.
Yay, great job, Richard, getting him production. Awesome. You guys can wrap this up. I love that. Any other buyer needs, listing pitches? Good to hear stuff is moving. Okay, so Simon, what do you have for us today?
Oh, awesome.
What do you have for us?
So is it possible to jump on your MLS account real quick, or is that gonna be too much of an inconvenience?
Possibly. Why don't you talk and we
Okay.
can try to figure that out?
Who wants to get more listings? Raise up your hand. All of us do. You know, what we're seeing more and more expired listings come on the market. So that's an opportunity for us to capitalize on those opportunities if you know how to go after expired listings. One of the avenues that you can explore is the multiple listing service, right? And you can check on a daily basis, or you can go back 6 months and see what listings expires. Now, keep this in mind, it's a little bit of legwork, it's a little bit of homework, and sometimes these expires come back as an active listing with another agent, or it goes back as an active listing with the same agent. So that's where you have to do a little bit of homework. But how would you like to get direct contact with the seller? Okay, meaning you have their phone numbers without paying for a platform with hopes that it may be a cell phone number, a landline, an email, or some type of social media presence, right? So the way you can do this, and this is what we're pouring into our office in Torrance, and it's something that I've been doing for many, many years to take advantage of it. Obviously, 3 components that you must understand when it comes to expired listings. One, you gotta understand the contracts, you gotta understand negotiations, but more and vital and crucial is understanding objection handlers. There's a reason that this property became an expired listing, right? What is the number 1 reason a listing becomes expired? And it's overpriced, okay? But if you do a little bit of work and you really dissect the MLS, have you seen on the MLS some really crappy photos?
Oh, yeah.
Very, sometimes the description is not, or there's anything on there, you know, or maybe it's the compensation, right? Have you seen where it's a flat fee or 1%? So those are elements that ultimately drive a listing to become an expired. Or maybe the last is very lack communication with the agent and the seller, right? How many times have you called on an expired and they have nothing but bad things to say about their previous agent, right? Horrible agents, right? Those are opportunities for us to get more listings. Okay, at one point in time, there was motivation from the seller, right? The seller was motivated enough to list their home on the market. So now that it is an opportunity, the MLS, right? And here's a prime example. There's currently right now 527 expired listings. If you click on that, it gives you a list, but go to the map section, please. Okay. Now, Simon, these are all over. I get it. Okay. But the ones that are in your backyard, right? Anywhere in the Long Beach area, would you go there personally and maybe door knock the opportunity? Okay, send out a newsletter, maybe your bio on why you're the local expert when it comes to expired listings. But more so, here's the little cherry on top that is working effectively to get more listings. Have you considered click in one of those expires for me? What's this? Okay, let's do that one. 1.499. Okay. All right, so this is a listing in the city of Long Beach that became an expired, listed at 1499. It's 4-bedroom, 2319 square feet on a 6467 lot size, built in 1961. It's been on the market for 320 days. Okay.
I didn't know
Year.
that existed.
I didn't either. I didn't either. So let's scroll to the bottom. And
Sorry
see.
if this is anyone's listing. We did not plan on checking this. Let's just make sure.
I can tell you it's not a KWA.
Okay, it's not.
Let's go back down for a minute. All right.
Oh, you did? You showed this property.
All right, so go all the way down. All right, let's just, so keep going all the way down, Okay, so it looks like it's a very thorough listing, right? But there's something that just doesn't hit. There's something about this listing that it didn't sell. Now, the agent is obviously.
Look at what they changed in the private market.
Sellers have decided not to sell the home and are staying put at 6231. All right, is that going to stop you from attempting an opportunity?
No.
Absolutely not. And I wouldn't stop. Remember, there are going to be walls and challenges in everything you do in real estate, but something like that shouldn't deter you from it, okay? Now, this is one of those very unique scenarios. Maybe they just won't completely out, right? But, okay, but more so is you got to go out there and do the necessary activities. You're going to get a lot of no's before you get an actual yes, right? But as long as we're making an effort and an attempt, there's a chance that they may be motivated enough to listen to you. Remember, your pitch should be something like this. Hi, my name is Simon with Keller Williams. I noticed that your property became an expired listing. I want to, have an opportunity to show you how I sell homes faster. Okay. All I need is 10 or 15 minutes of your time. Now, you know that your 10, 15 minutes could be an hour of conversation, right? But you want to be in and out, but at least get your foot inside. Now, the reason I say this specific listing, the other avenue and how you can explore to get direct contact to the seller is reaching out to the agent. Okay. And asking, hey, I noticed that the listing you have on 123 ABC Street became an expired. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? Let them tell you what the reason is. Oh, I just couldn't see eye to eye. The seller's not being realistic on the price. We tried and ultimately it just became an expired. So be that sort of resource, right? And says, well, if you allow me that opportunity, if I can lock in that listing, right? If I can lock in this listing and sell it, I'm willing to pay you a referral fee if you provide me with the seller's contact information. Okay, because most of these listings, I can tell you, they're losing it because there's a disconnect with the agent. A disconnect. They lost it, so they're not going to get not 1 cent from it. But if your opportunity for you is to gather that data, get that phone number, reach out to the seller, do not even say anything about the way you got that contact information from the previous agent. But if you lock in that listing and you sell the listing and pay that agent that provided you with that number to the direct owner, is it a win-win?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one of my tidbits that I definitely would explore as well, is leverage yourself with the agent that had it previously. It doesn't hurt to ask. Most will say no, but what if that one said yes? You have a contact, you call the agent, the seller, get the listing, sell the property, and now you get a commission. Okay.
I think that works both ways too. As you have a listing that maybe is getting close to expiring, think about that being the same concept too.
Right.
Tap in a colleague, bring someone in and say,
100%.
look, give me 10, 20% of the sale. I'm fine. It's going to expire. They're not going to hire me again. I want to make sure that we keep it in-house and we have this opportunity. So let me partner with you and help with what's worked, what hasn't worked, who's done showings, etc. Because at the end of the day, we have to maybe look at things a little bit differently in this market.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, Simon. That's awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your MLS.
Yeah. It was more like, I have to remember my login. It saves it on my computer. That's great. Thank you guys. So moving on, let me figure out what window I have this open in. There we go. Go back to the slideshow. Great, thank you. Let's bring up our affiliate partners. Come on up here. Got our
Hey, Hallie, we don't see your presentation yet.
okay, I'll stop and re-share again. Let me come on up here. When do you guys start speaking, Sarah?
Good morning, everyone. Pacific Coast Light Astro. Hey, girls. Nothing really to report right now in escrow. I mean, the biggest topic people are talking about is the mansion tax in LA. Our systems have all been updated to make sure we collect those hundreds of thousands of dollars on those sellers. So just something to keep in mind if you are working any LA homes, LA areas, that their prices are going to be $5 million plus. Another city that did change on their transfer tax as well is Santa Monica. So if you have anything in Santa Monica or upcoming in Santa Monica, just be aware the city transfer tax there has also increased. Property taxes are going to be delinquent April 10th. So again, if you have any new buyers that recently purchased and they're not sure when taxes are due, they're new homeowners, another good reach, a good touch to reach out to them and find out if they know that their taxes are paid, their lender's going to pay them. If you have any new listings, please feel free to reach out to me to do your net sheets. I'm happy to produce those for you. We can go over all the costs. If there's HOAs, I can go over ordering the docs, the turnaround time. So if you're going to accept an all cash 15-day offer, we know we need 8 to 10 days to get HOA docs, or the seller's going to pay for a rush, you know, things like that. I know you'll reach out to Title for vesting and things. I can help you guys clean that up and draw deeds and things if we need to, kind of prep the file for escrow. So let me help you. I'm your resource. If I can be there, let me know.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Real quickly, while Teely gets set up, just to show you guys a couple quick things. I don't know, we got a few people reach out to us. Caitlin and I had put the video on social media about the e-notification and property owner alert. So what the Los Angeles County Assessor is doing now, because there is so much fraud, you guys, happening and taking place, it's over the top. The county has created an option where your clients can scan either this QR code or go to this website, register their property, and any deed that records deed of trust, notice of defaults, just all the
Anything recorded on the document.
anything recorded in chain of title, within 48 hours, they will receive a notification. So because it's become so serious, they actually are putting something together for this. So it's a great piece if you guys want to do any marketing around this to your owners of your farm, your sphere, and all of you who own your own properties. Be sure if they're in Los Angeles County, you register the property. And then just real quickly, estate planning class, you guys, we're having this come up on Wednesday. You want to talk about that one?
No, go ahead. On the 29th, she's fantastic. It will be great. It's gonna be on Zoom. All the information's on the flyer. Please join us. She breaks it down in a way that makes it really easy for everyone to understand, and it's a great resource for you to refer as well. So
It is 8 things that every realtor in California needs to know. So this is really geared for you, the realtor, to go back out and talk to your owners and consumers. We'll touch on trust and things like that, but she's going to go deeper, like into the estate planning and different aspects of that. We put some bullet points there. So you guys, we're going to do it on Zoom. So no matter where you are, if it's raining weather like this, you don't have to get out, but jump on the call 11 o'clock on Zoom on March 29th. And Teely, what did you have to show them today?
Hi, everyone. How's it going? I wanted to show you quickly. I was in the meeting the other week and Manny was talking about how important it is to know your numbers within a farm. So I wanted to show you quickly how you can actually do this through our Fidelity Total Farm system. So if you work geographic farming, great, you can have that loaded in here. If you maybe you're going to have a potential listing and you want to know what's going on in that area, you can actually jump into the creative farm section and pull that and then look at the stats literally in like 5 minutes. So I'm going to show you quickly. I'm logged into our Fidelity Total Farm system. I've clicked on the creative farm section. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I know it might be hard to see. Creative farm. And then I'm going to go over to my area. So let's just zoom in to a specific area here. And then I'm just gonna start drawing. Now, we can also upload a geographic farm for you, but this is if you wanted to do it super quick on your own, you can jump in here and do that. So I'm just drawing a polygon search. Now you can see here, it's actually gonna break the farm down immediately into single family, condo, townhomes, other, and then it's gonna show you the turnover ratios here. So let's say we're doing, you know, maybe a potential listing, you're going for a listing appointment in a few days and you want to just see what's going on and you want to maybe bring these stats with you. I'm going to unselect this all, do single family only. And then I'm
Huge condo turnover there.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I now zoomed out, it's just fine.
Well, while she's doing that real quick, you know, we always used to say, hey, shoot for 6% turnover, but guys, inventory has been so low. Anything we see in the threes, we're like, take it, you know, because it's a good farm. So condos have been really super high with equity going as high as it has been. People are trying to get out of their condos, what now they have equity and into single family. So we're seeing a lot of hot condo buildings with high turnover. If you guys want to focus in.
If anyone needs a farm, that was a really good one.
Yeah, that was great. See,
Yeah. So let's say you were doing maybe a condo listing, maybe you had a potential listing, you could actually select condominium instead of single family. So let's just go with that so we can have a look. And I've clicked continue, and then we can do get count. And then we'll do send to farm manager. You're going to name the farm, so you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to call it test KW farm. And then right now it's actually pulling all the owner information in here. So it's going to pull all the most recent information and you'll be able to view that in a few seconds once it's loaded in there. And I'm going to show you where to go to view those stats. The stats are great for, you know, potential listings. You can print them, bring them with you, or you can also just view it, see what, you know, what's going on in the area, maybe where you want to focus your marketing money for the month, you know, for a few months if you want to get planned out. So I'm just going to click on the farm now. Just click on it. Like, why is it not loading? It might have logged me out. Well, okay. User, a little error. Okay, yeah, it logged me out. Just wait 1 second.
Just to add to that e-notification, I actually just closed an escrow where the seller had to hire 3 different attorneys to get the property back. It was a whole scam ring that had been going on for many years, and her property got transferred to 14 deceased people. Oh my God. And so she had no idea. And it took 3 different attorneys before the third one could get her property back. It was $1.6 million escrow that she ended up getting. Wow. But it took her a very long time. So that would have been a huge red flag. She would have gone right away.
We're super happy that
Yeah,
it's gonna be a serious and be really to help people.
We closed that for
Yeah.
yeah. So just, it's stupid.
Yeah,
Recommend
we're
everyone
excited
sign
about
up.
that.
You never know. It's free, right? Yeah.
So once I load the farm, you can see up here, you've got all the different micro farms, but over on this side, you can see stats. Now, when you click on that stats, it's actually going to automatically pull all of the information to do with the farm. So you can see here, we've got a lot of information. And then if you scroll down, you've got a ton of different graphs in here as well that you can change the different years. But I want to show you where it says quick stats. This is what I'm referring to. So if you click on this quick stats, it's actually going to pull in all the information regarding to this farm. And then it's going to show you the percentage of each on here. So like absentee, there's 29%, owner occupied 71, focused farm, you've got 17, new homeowners, 16%, long-term owners, 33. So you can really take a look at that farm and break it down and maybe try and decide where you want to focus. But this is also great as well with the different graphs to show to your potential clients that maybe want to sell in the area. So let us know if you have any questions with it or if you need to be set up with an account. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys pull sales actually, right?
Yeah.
Does it have any agent information?
No, not agents. But it will tell you.
Okay, great. Alex, what do you have for us?
Good morning, everybody. I know, tough drive today. Yes, that was scary. For free, what do I have for free?
Every Friday I send out weekly meeting updates for free, okay? I'm gonna send one out on Wednesday, afternoon, most likely because the Fed is meeting on Wednesday. They are still expected to raise interest rates at 0.25%, even though all of this stuff is going on with the banks across the US. So that's what's really the latest buzz is the turmoil with Silicon Valley Bank, and it's spreading into First Republic Bank and other regional banks. A lot of money is going out of those banks into the bigger Wells Fargo, B of A, so it's kind of consolidating the banking industry. It's made rates a little bit lower over the last week and a half. Conventional stuff down right around 6, maybe 6 1/8 if they don't want to pay a little extra to get it. FHA stuff in the middle of the 5s, and then the jumbos there, just over 6. We do have jumbo arms in the 5 still, 5-1 arms in the high 5s. So if you're looking for someone that I am looking for someone in the 5, they would do a jumbo arm that we could get them there. That works out to about $600 a month for every $100,000 of payment. Remember that, right? If someone's coming to you and they want to know what a rough payment is, $600 a month for every $100,000 of payment. $700,000 loan, $4,200 a month. Just a really good metric right now to know. Okay, it's not foolproof, but it's just something, quick math. Don says everything. You look a lot better when you do quick math in front of your clients, even as a real estate agent, right? Your mortgage guy is supposed to do quick math, your mortgage gal, but quick real estate agent math makes you look great. So again, tomorrow is the Fed meeting. Tomorrow afternoon they'll come out. That's rates. April 13th, I'm having a representative at a bank that I work with called Sierra Pacific come in and give a whole down payment assistance presentation. Okay, this is our favorite loan to do in the industry. But it's important to know about, right? And they do them really well. So I'll have lunch. I would really love it if we had a good turnout.
What time is it?
The time is going to be in the afternoon. It hasn't been set in stone yet. I will send out a note to everybody. It's still almost a month away.
Every first time home buyer wants to know if they qualify for down payment assistance, whether they can or not, they want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
agree.
question.
Yeah.
That's their first question.
Totally.
Even if they're looking for $1.2 million house.
Yeah, and many of you guys are working with clients that it might actually work for, and maybe you're discrediting that option, not knowing all the facts.
Right.
Totally.
Right.
They're not awesome loans, but they're not horrible either. It's just these people start with more loan than the house is worth, but still it gets them in. And these offers are gonna potentially work as less offers show up on houses. So keep it in mind. They work on condos, they work on conventional FHA. April 13th, my buddy Frank is gonna come in with me and talk about down payment assistance. He's the guru of them. So would love it. Really, really look great if we could have some good attendance that day, and I'll have lunch. Good
How much is
sandwiches.
lunch?
Lunch is free.
The theme.
Yeah. We're doing that.
Okay, Sally, something else?
Just remember, we're doing HELOCs, we're doing bank statement loans, we're doing, weird investor loans. So don't turn those things away. Let us know. You can, put your client into the right scenario for them, whether it's down payment assistance or something weird with their investment properties. We have all of the options. Okay, looking forward to
Love that. Thank you. Great, good Sally. Okay, moving on. So our ALC corner, Drake was to come, woke up feeling not so well. But the thing that he wanted to talk about, I thought was very apropos, which was to help promote the real estate producer's mindset. Simon, do you have any comments about that? I know like Penny and people, Richard show up literally every day. So comments about this?
Yeah, I mean, this morning I was spearheading the producer's mindset. I had about 23, 24 people on the call. And I started thinking, with the two offices, the Torrance office and the Long Beach office, we have over 500 agents alone. It's a 30-minute segue from 8 o'clock to 8:30, and it's high-level conversations, to really motivate and inspire you. But it's a collaboration of not just the person spearheading it, like myself, Halley, Mary, Zach, Manny. It's more about you. What can you bring to the table, right? What can you, what are you seeing out on the field that you can bring to these 30-minute segues? And it's important because we can share what's working and what's not working. And then every Friday we have a guest speaker. I have my guest speaker next Friday, Justin, who's a commercial agent, and him and Gabriel did over $150 million transaction. I think it was 150. It was a commercial building in Los Angeles, one of the biggest record sales in the LA County. So him and his partner did it last year. Justin is going to be my guest speaker next Friday. So love and encourage you to please jump on the Zoom calls.
I love that. Penny, any comments? I know you're on there quite frequently.
I love that. I mean, you can take one nugget. That's, you know, everyone goes, oh, I take loads of notes. I don't. I just look for one thing. And when, you know, it is tough out there at the minute. You know, we're all like walking through mud, treacle, call it what you like. But it really does what's the word I'm looking for? Re-energize you. To get out there and to keep doing what you're doing. For me, it reminds me, keep up with my postcards, keep writing them, keep sending them. So it's 30 minutes and you don't have to put your camera on. I'll be honest, I am usually wrapped in a towel because, you know, hey, I've worked out, I've had my breakfast, and I've jumped out the shower, but I can put my phone up and I can listen to it while I'm getting dressed, and nobody, well, you all know it now, but nobody has to do that.
I love that. Thank you guys. It's really good. So again, every single morning, 8 a.m. it's either us team leaders tag teaming it and getting it done, or on Fridays, we have a top producer join us and we literally interview them and ask them lots of questions about how they get here. And I always learn something from each and every Friday. So I think that's a good one.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks, Drake, for pitching. Great. So let's take a look at some announcements and events and trainings that we have coming on today. So even though we didn't have oh, yes.
Sorry, can you share your screen with us?
It's not. Yeah, let me reshare. Hang on.
Sorry about that.
Oops. No, it's okay. Escape. Give me 1 second.
Must be.
Can you see it now?
Yep, thank you.
There we go. Okay, great. So the training and events, great. So even though we didn't have the pancake breakfast, because we had delicious breakfast brought by Choice, which is exciting. Edward's still raising money for KW Cares after the meeting. Thank you, Edward, who is a masseuse by day trade, and he's going to be giving a little neck and shoulder massages here in the lead gen room. So make sure you guys sign up. A couple of you did. Thank you. I know I'll be on that list as well, but contribution and money goes to donation for KW Cares. So very exciting. Also, I don't think we did the bucket fill before for Leslie and the team that put together the St. Patrick's Day party. That was a lot of fun. How many of you guys were here? Yes, it was awesome. Great money for KW Cares. Yeah, $330 is awesome. That we can help towards everything that happened. But that just reminded me that we're just left and right talking about KW Cares. So just a quick little shout out for you. Core Mastermind today at 11:30. Lenny was the only one that showed up last month. We want to make sure that this is of value. Who is the core mastermind for? Everyone besides the mentees. Love you, but you guys are going to get poured into in a different way, mentees, okay? But if you guys have more than 3 transactions in your belt, if you're a top person, if you just finished your 3rd and you graduated, come to this. This literally is a mastermind. We're sharing what's working, what's not working. We're discovering things that are happening. Come and have it be of value. Right now, I'm trying to build this up, and I'd love to hear your feedback about what would make you come every single month. Okay, so please show up today, 11:30. Again, I want to gather your feedback for that. Commercial meeting, are you on that?
Well,
Talk about it a little bit.
Manny is gonna be spearheading it, but I'll be on that call today as well.
Great. So CoStar, if you guys are in commercial, want to know more about CoStar, which roughly is like MLS for commercial agents, make sure you join. Mike, do you want to pitch your class?
Yeah, I'm doing a class on easy open house marketing utilizing list reports. So any agents who are not currently using list reports I can help them get set up on it. It's got just a bunch of great, easy, fast features to maximize efficiency.
Great. And if you're already using list reports and you're not connected with a lender, I believe you get extra
Additional features.
Benefits. You can get a sign writer or something for free, I think. So.
Yeah, list reports is more than open house flyers. There's a lot of other great tools within it that I can show you how to use.
Great. Thank you. That's happening this.
It's free.
That's happening Thursday at 2 p.m. Okay, Quantum Leap. This is a thing, you guys. I'm so excited, but I need you to be there. We worked so hard as a leadership team to get an opportunity for you. Boom. Okay, so we have found a very generous donor who's going to help because they understand the importance of how changing and life-changing this training can be. It's happening this Thursday. So what the sponsor's doing is we're essentially this Thursday, okay, in South Bay. So very excited to go see their market center again. The sponsor is basically going to cover half of your registration. So after QL, you guys show up, we're going to give you back half. That's only $35 for an all-day training for someone that's literally KWRI approved, trained. People fly out to Austin to normally hear her speak, okay? Again, this is happening this Thursday. Simon, you've got like 20 agents that are signed up for this.
Yeah, it was an effort amongst all of the staff, but I'd love to have more from the Long Beach office. It's gonna be it's an all-day event from 9 to 5, but it's so many valuable nuggets that you'll pick up from this event.
And again, if you're not sure what it is, come and talk to us. It's about building your life. It's about training. It's about doing something different and better. It's not just about business. It's about being a good entrepreneur, being a good mom, being a good dad, being a good partner, it's literally being healthy. It's all encompassing of everything you need to achieve at a really high level. Okay. So again, we're going to sponsor back half. You need to come talk to us. We can help you get registered. Yes, we can help you get registered.
How much is lunch? It's free.
Lunch. Yeah.
Great. Just a friendly reminder, invitations were sent out a couple weeks ago for the 20% club that's happening. We have a very special guest who's going to be speaking for the first 45 minutes or so of the 20% club. Rachel Adams-Leaf, you guys know her, she spoke at Family Reunion. She's blowing up everyone's email, which I think is amazing. She's a very talented, very amazing speaker. So she's going to be speaking for the first half. The latter half is going to be masterminding with our top people and figuring out what's working and what's not working. So if you guys didn't get an invite, let's have a conversation about how we get you to the top 20% of the brokerage. If you received one, please RSVP. We need to know head count and things for snacks and chairs and comfortability. So just a reminder that's happening this next Monday. Book club. To our book club ladies want to talk about book club.
Okay, even if you're not coming to the book club, don't ever want to come to the book club. This really is a really good book to hear or read. I can't stand Greg Cardone's voice. And it drove me crazy, the entire book, because he reads it, if you're listening to it like I do. But some great stuff, great takeaways. And it's fairly short. It's definitely worth a listen, because even if you're an older agent and years and age, it recaps a lot of stuff that we kind of lose sight of along the way after 3 or 4 years. So I would highly recommend listening or reading it, even if not coming to the book club meeting.
I love it. A lot of people have heard of Grant Cardone.
Well, that's good.
I think so, don't you think? I think so.
I've only read this, my second book.
Yeah, it's great. No, thank you. I think it's good. I can't stand it. Note to self. But good book. That's happening Tuesday, March 28th. Again, just a reminder, happening weekly. Just FYI, there's no RPA class tomorrow. Script and role play is still on, but no RPA class happening tomorrow. But of course, we have Producer's Mindset every day at 8 a.m. Fritz is having his session tomorrow on Wednesday. Long Beach Broker Preview, a good group of people been going every week. If you guys are new to the office, make sure you talk to someone like myself, Richard, Mike, Penny, anyone else that goes to the broker preview fairly consistently. I see Edward there too. We can give you the location details, get there early, sit here, etc. We'll give you all the insider stuff. Happy to have you join us. And 72 sold. We have some new webinar times. If you guys aren't sure what 72 sold is, remember there's 2 separate programs to this lead generation system. There is a $72 a month program, which essentially allows you to be able to be certified to market it on your own to your clients, to potential listings. Again, it has brand recognition now that ads have been running on things like the Super Bowl and lots of other major national television. It's a lot more recognized, the brand. So there's that option. Then of course there's the leads option where you can actually purchase leads 4 to 6 a month that are going to come into you, seller leads through the program. For $1,500, you basically buy an ad spot and then those are given back to you. So if you're curious about what that might look like for your business, you want to write in your business plan, come talk to me. We have new webinar times that you can hop on and get some more information about what the program is doing. We've had people very successfully, I know Michelle Brown in South Bay is just really seeing it. And she's even gotten leads that maybe are out of area. So she's referring them and still making money from it, you know, so she's really built this amazing model. But come join the community and let us know if you have any questions, because we're here to support you. Cool. So just a reminder, script and role play has now branched out and is multiple times that we get to work on our business and become the best that we can be. So you have 3 opportunities to script and role play with our office right now. Every Tuesday and Thursday morning, Brad and Shannon have opened up their Zoom for you to join them for script and role play. Again, I have talked to people that have been on that call. It's amazing. You're hearing things that are actually working. We clearly know that Brad and Shannon have an amazing business, and what they're doing is something that's right and working right now in this market. You can join them on Zoom at 8:30, just a half hour real quick with them and their team, or you can come in person and have a good time with our lenders, Alex and Mike, who are going to be bringing stuff again from the top agents. It's working, it's not working. You get a chance to be in person, see each other, and work out all your wiggles so that you're not practicing on your clients, right?
Don't call in at 8:30 in your towel.
No, you have to put that one, you want to be dressed and the screen on, so.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, if you want to come in your towel, you can.
I know, I love that. Yes, you have to have your camera on during their script.
How much does this cost?
And it costs you nothing. Like the theme of it. So again, 3 times a week you could be practicing your script or role play here at the office. Great. Not everyone likes waking up and getting here by 10. I'm just going to start this by this way. And I love how some of you are looking at me like this, and then some of you are looking at me like this. Okay. So we're going to try something new starting in April. The team meetings that normally would happen this time at 10 o'clock on Tuesdays will now be moved to noon on Tuesdays, starting April 1st. Gives you guys a little bit of time to focus on your lead gen, because we know we want to protect that time before 11 o'clock as much as possible, and give you guys a chance to take a lunch break and come out and join us. Okay, so again, starting April, the first part of April, the very first team meeting is going to start happening at noon. Is everyone on the same page? Are you excited? Not excited?
Is that an April Fool's
Change? And it's not an April Fool's joke. It's not an April Fool's joke. I almost got that. Someone asked me. I know. April Fool's? No, it really is at noon. Okay.
That would be April the
It's
4th.
April the 4th.
Yeah. Right.
Beginning of April.
The beginning of April. First week of April.
So
April 4th.
not next week.
Exactly, because next week is still March. Thank you.
But don't come in.
How much is lunch?
Usually, wait for Simon to say free.
I love it. Many of you guys have seen the signs around here. We're expanding and we're making a 2nd floor to our office.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I've been having fun poking you guys about what's going to happen. Big old unicorn fantasy land here in the middle, or foosball table. That's actually happening. So anyways, you guys, starting tomorrow, we're doing small bits of construction here in the bullpen area, okay? Just to kind of let you guys know what's happening, we're essentially taking out the cubicles and we're moving them over here to the central location area, a little bit of over here by that table, taking out this little table right here and reconfiguring the bullpen so that way we can more comfortably sit and work and see and learn together and hang out. Have a bit of updates that are happening, changing the wall of fame, gonna get moved around. So again, light construction. This part of the bullpen most likely is gonna be closed for about a week, possibly 2, depending on what happens and where they are on track with the construction. So next week's team meeting and all the classes happening after tomorrow on Wednesday are still happening. Some of them will be here on site in their office, possibly the bullpen if we can use them, but the team meeting next week is still at 10, is actually going to be happening in a unit next door to us down here that we're going to borrow. Okay, so it's really important that all of the classes, you guys are RSVPing to the front desk so we can know, hey, is there going to be 20 people here, 5 people here, etc. for the next couple of weeks. So talk to Sophia about it. It's exciting. Again, not kidding. Benny says he's putting in a foosball table. So that really is a thing and that wasn't a joke. So we'll have fun to look forward to that. Okay, you guys? Great. I think the last thing is missing the morning email. So if you guys are missing the morning email at all, you're not getting it, we're trying a new email system. She's sending it through Gmail. Come and talk to Sophia at the front, contact her and let her know that you're missing it. Because I think that's really important that we make sure we stay in communication. And that's it. Great, thank you guys so much.